Aquarius. This is going to be a love forecast for the second half of March. This is for my Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, and for the cross watchers. If you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a like and throw me a comment. And if you are new to my channel, I put these out every 2 weeks, so don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell if you want to keep up with me as I do. I also do offer personal readings. All the info for that's in the description box of the video, and I am on TikTok and Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, I put the links to those in the description box as well. So let's get stuck into it. Spirit, what's coming in please for my Aquarius, Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus in the area of love, second half of March. Any love messages for my Aquarius, Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, second half of March. Okay, the devil, the shadow side. Okay, the Knight of Wands, 10 of Cups. We've got the Star card. We've got a 7 of Swords in the reverse and an Empress in the reverse. Wow, with an Emperor. My goodness. Okay, Aquarius. So there seems to be some kind of an issue here with imbalance, or there's something affecting a connection that you do feel is very much like you're happily ever after with the 10 of Cups, or you're working towards that. But something's throwing this connection off. I mean, an Emperor and an Empress, this is a husband and wife, mother and father type energy, or it's someone that you sort of feel is like a divine counterpart, or someone that you feel you're working towards that with. But there's an imbalance here. I mean, the Empress card in the reverse is where you feel like you are maybe not nurturing yourself, not loving yourself, you're not in your sort of balanced feminine. And again, this is not gender specific, guys. Someone in this connection is not sort of, they're giving a lot outside of themselves, they're not giving enough to themselves, or there's issues here that are you know, playing into some kind of a toxicity in the connection. You know, Emperor card would be that balanced masculine type of an energy. So maybe that's you. Maybe you're dealing with someone where there is a lack of balance on their part. Anyway, seems to be something that is out of whack here. Someone's giving more than the other, or there's issues around codependency or whatnot. Devil card, shadow side, this is codependency. It is also literally the shadow self. So it could be that there's a lot of triggering coming up here. Some patterns that are affecting the connection. You know, devil card can be addictions. It can be with the Knight of Wands. We could be talking about some issues when it comes to, you know, some player type energy, temptation. Devil card can be temptation. Knight of Wands can be quite sort of that sexual energy. If not, then really this is a hot and cold kind of an energy, in, out, hot, cold between you and this person, stemming maybe from some toxicity, toxic patterns that keep sort of, you know, interfering with the harmony and the balance and the connection, right? So there could be toxic patterns connected to family wounding that's causing this sort of stop, start, in, out, or round and round kind of an energy. Like maybe there's an avoidance here, someone that's not sort of, dealing with what they need to deal with in order to move forward in a better direction. Something here has you, maybe Aquarius, feeling like you're not sort of getting the love and the attention you deserve. You're not feeling maybe very Empress-like, if that's your energy, or the other person could be feeling not very Empress-like, you know. So anyway, Aquarius, your energy is the star here, okay? So there is about hopes and wishes. So I feel like this may still be very much a hope and a wish, but there's healing that needs to take place here with the Star card. Now I'm also getting, Aquarius, for some of you, 7 of Swords in the reverse is an energy of sneaky behavior or caught out behavior. Now, this could be something that you have already dealt with this person, but it's very difficult to get past. It needs healing, or there could be a bit of that coming up now in March. 7 of Swords in reverse really can be where either it's actually outright deception or sneakiness and it's a getting caught, or it can be that called out kind of energy. So it may not even be that something actually specific is happening, but there could be this sort of energy of someone's being called out here for some behavior that is maybe to the other one not acceptable. It could be that that's sort of what's going on all the time, getting this sort of like triggering, and back and forth, in and out, hot, cold kind of a vibe. So Anyway, Aquarius, 10 of Swords is in the reverse with the 8 of Wands, so there seems to be a focus now on moving beyond that and a 10 of Swords in the reverse is getting over some kind of pain. So for some of you, you may have already experienced in this connection betrayal or painful cycles. So again, it might not be actual specific events. It could just be that there's a lot of mistrust or accusation or something here, or patterns that are coming up that are not so healthy, that are causing a lot of pain, and there seems to be a focus now on moving beyond that and doing some healing work around that. Either you're doing that individually, or you are focused now on doing that with this person so that you can actually move forward and move in a better direction. The Emperor does take control of a matter, so there could be about this sort of energy of wanting to take control of things, work through things. 8 of Wands is communication, so there could be communication around that. You know, the Devil card though, Aquarius, it can also be where we feel very trapped, where we feel very bound. Now, this could be feeling trapped by your own sort of patterns or limiting beliefs about yourself, especially if you're having trouble feeling worthy or lovable. That could be something that you need to work through. Or maybe that's what your person is needing to work through. Again, it could be either way transferable. But it's almost like in this connection, each person needs to take control of their own healing, right, in order to move forward together in a better direction. You see, there's a 2 of Swords in the reverse with the 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, so there seems to be a wanting to come unstuck, but the 2 of Swords is about willful blindness. And I feel the blindfolds coming off in terms of what needs to be released. So for some of you, it's either you're realizing now it's time to maybe let go or release this situation, but it's given me a new understanding of what I need to heal for myself. And for others of you, I feel that there's things that are being held onto in this situation. Now, it could be that there's a lot of projection because of wounding connected to family in the past that's being brought into this situation. So this is going round and round. Or it's things that have happened between you and this person. In order to move forward in a better direction, should you both decide to, you need to let go of what's happened. And so for a portion of you, there's a letting go of this altogether, but you're better for it because you are coming into a higher vibration for yourself and realigning with what's actually going to make you happy. And for others of you, you're working through issues with this person. I'm going to get specifics with the cards on them and their intentions towards you. You know, it could be, for those of you who are just wanting to let go and release yourself from this is really about balancing your own energies, Emperor and Empress. So some of you, you know, the Empress, that's that wounded feminine energy. Perhaps you tend to, have a lot of difficulty trusting, right? Trusting, 7 of Swords in the reverse, letting people in, allowing yourself to be loved, allowing yourself to be vulnerable, all that kind of stuff. So maybe you're looking to rebalance those energies within yourself so that you can bring in someone that is going to be the right match for you, match you in that vibration, okay? Or you could have had a history of not having that security and that safety in relationships, and now it's like you're understanding that the change might have to start with you and your own self-perception, your own self-concept. I know I'm getting really like high level, guys. I'm just giving you what they're giving me. There's a lot of spiritual cards here, right? Devil, Star card, Emperor, Empress. So there's something going on. This experience is teaching you a lot about yourself and how you can have that 10 of Cups, you can have that fulfillment, but it starts with something within you. Okay, I've got a 4 of Wands. Some of you are married to this person or you're in a commitment with this person. For others of you, you've been really trying to create something harmonious and stable, but it seems to be that this is what keeps playing into the situation. Some toxic patterns, habits, belief systems that are no longer serving you. Devil card's about breaking free from what's not serving you. Now, I'm not encouraging anyone, if you are dealing with a player or someone that's a cheater or a liar, I'm not encouraging you to now move forward, and I'm not blaming, okay? So what I'm saying is it could be that you're having an experience that's triggering a lot in you, but it's forcing you to look within and see where you need to change your own self-concept and understand that you might deserve more, or look at how you value yourself, okay? Look at your self-worth. All right, so I am jumping around. Let me just look at this person, their feelings and intentions. There seems to be an opportunity for healing either way. There seems to be conversation and communication between you and this person, and some kind of you know, a reality check, Two of Swords in the reverse. I just saw the Temperance card. What is this person's intentions now towards Aquarius? See, Two of Swords. So the reality check, I feel, is the Two of Swords in the reverse for you, like the blindfold coming off. But the Two of Swords here, it's like maybe unwilling to really look at what they need to change. And that might be where the frustration is, Aquarius, because maybe you are wanting to take ownership of that and do this work, but maybe this person is still quite stuck. Emperor. Okay. Eight of Wands. Okay, Aquarius. King of Wands. Wow. So some of you are dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, a lot of Wands energy. So I think you do have a lot of fire between you and this person, a lot of chemistry. Maybe when it's good, it's really good. And then when you fall into that kind of toxic cycle, it's really not good. We've got a Chariot card here and a Five of Cups. So this person wants to move past the disappointments and the spilt cups between the two of you. They want to take control of the matter. Emperor card. So I'm really getting your Aquarius more likely to be in this Empress in the reverse. And this person now is wanting to take control to balance things out or move past that. Taking action. This is a real action energy. And they want to move things in a more positive direction. For some of you, you're dealing with a person where there's some travel coming up or a move or maybe you are at a distance from this person, so they want to move towards you. Let's see what this Eight of Wands is all about. Yeah, the Hierophant card in the reverse. So, and then the Two of Cups and the Two of Swords. Okay. So Aquarius, the issue that I have here is I do feel that this person sees you as a counterpart. I do see that they see you as someone they want to build with. I think they're understanding they need to take control of certain matters. And they have regrets over whatever has happened with the two of you, and it's different for each of you. Okay, they have some regrets and sadness, and they want to talk about that. They do want to move things in a smoother direction. The issue that I have here, Aquarius, is the Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, so if you are in a marriage with this person, this is like either there's been a breakdown of that already, and they want to communicate with you about moving forward in a good direction, right? Or this is a person that hasn't been ready to really commit and go all the way with you. Like the Hierophant card is in the reverse, might be this person is unconventional. Maybe they don't want to completely commit or they don't feel ready for that. I mean, that would make sense for some of you that have this kind of energy of someone that maybe falls for temptation, doesn't like settling down. There could be sex addiction here, guys. I don't know. There's regrets around that, but the Two of Swords is like still an indecision and a stuckness. I mean, maybe for some of you, you are married or in a commitment and this is this person's energy. They have difficulty conforming to that because there is addiction. I'm not excusing, guys, but I'm just saying. So this is like, they're still a bit indecisive. They see you as a soul connection. They want to talk things through, but I think there's also like, they're not willing to really like look at the reality of what they need to maybe change in order for them to be maybe more fulfilled, you know? So again, it's like each person here has to be responsible for their own healing, and that's going to create more balance in the situation. There's definitely movement, conversation. They're moving in towards you. They want to talk about things. They're hoping things will move in a better direction. Why the Two of Swords? Yeah, Six of Swords. They're not sure about the way forward, but they do want to move things in a better direction. Six of Swords. They want to move into a smoother time. They're also not sure if you guys will move forward or move away from one another. Okay, you know, the Six of Swords is usually also a lesson is learned. So we've mastered something, so we're moving forward in a better direction. But there is a stuckness here. So there's work to be done, but there is opportunity here for healing. There's definitely communication between the two of you and maybe discussions about it. So it's now about sort of reality check. What needs to change? All right, there's a Seven of Wands here. There is definitely, you know, maybe this person comes across as very defensive. It's sort of like having that shield on all the time. And I think, you know, you could be dealing with someone that's a little bit in their toxic or wounded masculine type energy, where they sort of just don't want to tap too much into feelings. And so to avoid that, they kind of look for distraction if you're dealing with addiction or flirtations or all that kind of stuff. But I think that they want to also drop their guard with the Seven of Wands a little bit. So there's opportunity here to really talk things through maybe and heal things, and get on the same page. Definitely work towards Ten of Pentacles. Put effort into building something that looks more like a long-term vision. They also could be very much focused on money and material stuff. Again, it might be that they're too much into that and not enough into sort of their tapping into their spiritual side, their emotional side. You know, and maybe they also want to talk to you about that, but maybe there is sort of this needing to take control, Emperor, of the self-mastery they need to do maybe around, you know, Ten of Pentacles is ancestral. So this is like karmic patterns or things that they've inherited, like toxic habits and patterns that they've inherited maybe through family, okay? Maybe through a father figure with that Emperor card. All right, and maybe you need to do the same, Aquarius. I'm just saying, like, it could be that it seems to be that there's a strong connection here, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done in order to move ahead in a better direction. Let me just have a look at denial. Someone here is in denial, as I said, so there's a reality check. You've got here Two of Swords in the reverse, like the blindfold's coming off, but then we've got another Two of Swords where the blindfold is on. So contradicting, refusal, dismissing, not facing reality. That's the actual message on that card. And then I just saw revenge, retaliation, observing. I mean, it just seems that there could be some nasty behavior between you and this person. There could be a bit of tit for tat, defensiveness, projection. Let's have a look. Love, though. Okay. There is love between the two of you, but there's a heaviness. Okay, anchor, heaviness, but the love is unconditional, but then there seems to be all of this drama. Okay, moving. Wow, I did say that with the Chariot card, so there could be something involving a move or a trip. For those of you in a marriage, you know, maybe there has been a move, maybe you're in separation from this person, but anyway, ravenous, what did I say? There's something here to do with uncontrollable desires, appetite for sex. Someone here might have some of that. I'm not judging, guys, but it's like with that Devil and the Knight of Wands, it's obviously playing into the dynamic, not in a healthy way. So someone might have played up. They might have a bit of an addiction or go towards temptation. But Spirit's trying to guide this connection in a better direction, because, yeah, divine intervention, shielding, guardian angel. I think that, you know, you're also being guided to go in the best direction for you and to do the healing work on yourself. Muse, emotional bonds, song lyrics inspired by you. So there's a very deep bond here, but there's also something toxic, right? Proposal, commitment. So yeah, either you're in a commitment with this person or this person is really wanting to commit to you, work towards that. We've got observing, social media stalking, obsessed, being watched. So, and also for some of you, there might be a bit of this obsession energy with that Devil card. Yeah. And what else do we have? Adrenaline, ups and downs, roller coaster, good and bad, rushes of feelings, and then illuminate, revealing the truth. Some of you, it's like this person's been caught out or they're being caught out now in March, and that's going to cause a bit of upheaval, but it's for the purpose, like, because divine intervention came out. So maybe things are coming to light. You're seeing things more clearly. Reality check. You know, again, that blindfold coming off might be also you suddenly seeing something in a different way or discovering something like a truth that's going to help guide you in a direction that's more positive for you, to do some healing work on yourself, make a decision about this. You know, anyway, triggers, right? Triggers and conflict around lust. Okay, so there's something here about a lot of triggering, trauma bond, inner child wounds, flashbacks. So there also might be a bit of this projecting the past into this situation. So maybe this person acts up because of their own childhood wounds, and then you react to those and you're triggered by those. It causes a lot of conflict. And then there's a heavy lust energy. I do think there's a lot of attraction and sexual chemistry between you and this person. But maybe also it's playing into some of this conflict dynamic. And then there's the Faith card, okay? So wishing, praying, hope, and that's that Star card. So there's something here about, you know, there is hope for this to be healed. But again, you need to decide based on what's happening here now as we move through March. There's conversations, there is opportunity to work through this, but each of you have to decide what you want for yourself, okay, and what's right for you. All right, Aquarius, I hope that resonated for you, and if so, you can give me a like and a comment, please, and I'll check in with you guys in 2 weeks' time. Lots of love.